Hey guys, it's Alejandro Cabrera here. Today we're going to be doing my capstone presentation. The purpose of the study was to find connections between organizational factors and job satisfaction. The factors of an organizational culture would impact an individual's performance and the effort they put into their organization. The three big factors that were evaluated for the study were leadership, the culture of the organization, and job engagement. These components each had a relationship towards a job satisfaction. In the leadership section in the literature review, it was concluded that both transactional and transformational leadership can have a positive effect for an organization. Depending on the organization's leadership style, it may affect the relationship it has with its employees. Transformational leadership, transactional leadership may use fear as a means to meet performance needs for its employees. This can have a positive impact on organizational performance. Transformational leadership depends on the leaders and how they contribute to motivate employees and work together with them as well. When it came to organizational environment, in the organizational culture section of the literature review, it was found that an open floor plan would improve efficiency and communication among employees. This would create an environment that would require collaboration between organizational members. Employees that were also able to personalize their workstations were found to be more committed to their work and be engaged in the workplace. In the job engagement section of the literature review, it was found that uh, cognitive engagement was more likely to have a weaker relationship towards job satisfaction, as it meant that jobs were more demanding for its employees. The location of where an employee worked also affected the engagement of employees. It was found that employees that were in the head location of an organization were more focused and engaged with their work environment than those who were at a secondary or regional location. The final section of the literature review was job satisfaction. This section mentioned that when employees help out other employees, they were more likely to be satisfied with their jobs. Helping behaviors and collaboration related to job satisfaction. The more likely an individual is with their job, the more satisfied they are with their job. The more likely they would also help a coworker. Job flexibility was found to be correlated to age. Job satisfaction with younger generations was found to be more associated with job satisfaction. The flexibility, well, the study suggested that this is because older individuals do not prioritize their time as much because the older the generations, they prioritize family commitments as they get older. The purpose of the study was to look at the different connections that could be correlated with job satisfaction and what effects it has. This study would collect surveys that would question individuals to discover how job satisfaction variables between them. The study would connect various aspects such as leadership, flexibility, culture, security, and job satisfaction to job satisfaction. The study's overall goal is to find connections to job satisfaction to help organizations understand factors and connections in the organizational environment, to lead employees to engagement benefiting the organization and its employees. A one-way ANOVA would assess differences between the variables between one group sample. This study would help organization leaders to connect different variables to increase employee satisfaction in the workplace. The study collected data from a survey sent out to an organization with over 5,000 employees to try and gain insight into a larger population. The survey would ask individuals about their workplace and how engaged they were, as well as connecting it to job satisfaction. The data would collect demographic info such as background, sex, gender, level of education, race, age, and ethnicity. A quantitative approach would be taken to collect as much data from the participants to create an understanding of job satisfaction. The data would observe a sample population and provide details about a larger population. A one-way ANOVA would assess the differences between variables between one group sample. Using the one-way ANOVA, it can be used to measure various levels of job satisfaction between different variables such as demographics as well as organizational culture. Collecting the survey from the sample population would provide an understanding of a larger population. It would provide insight into how certain individuals feel about their jobs and what factors can contribute to the satisfaction in their jobs. The findings would connect various aspects such as leadership, flexibility, organizational environment, and job security to job satisfaction. The study's overall goal is to find a connection between job satisfaction to help organizations understand different factors and connections in the organizational environment to lead to employee engagement, benefiting the organization and its employees. One of the recommendations for the study would be to collect information throughout multiple studies. This paper attempted to connect multiple factors that can be considered by an organizational researcher as complex and could be studied on their own. For future researchers, the recommendation would be to split up the varied factors into their own studies and connect them to job satisfaction. Collecting the data from a sample population would be preferred as it would provide researchers with a more accurate representation of the larger population. Future research could also take a qualitative approach when looking for specific factors that influence job satisfaction. My only recommendation for the capstone course was just to do it one class at a time. With me, I was on the full-time track, so I ended up taking three classes this semester. So my recommendation would just to be take one class for the capstone. That way you can put all your focus into the course.